Okay, now in this video I'm going to take and demonstrate here about how you take and generate a rainbow table, and we're going to talk a little bit more about rainbow tables and rainbow cracking. Now, you probably remember from previously I've mentioned that there are different types of password cracking techniques, such as a dictionary, which uses a dictionary file. There's a brute force, which tries every potential type, every combination of letters and numbers and special characters. And there's a hybrid that does things like password one or one password. And a newer technique utilizes something called a time memory trade-off. That's a rainbow table. So what I've done is I've gone up here to this rainbow table site, and this is Project Rainbow Crack, and this is actually, there's links on here to the original paper. I'll talk more about this if you'd like more information on it. And I've downloaded the Rainbow Crack program. So the program has been downloaded here. I already got that stored on the local machine. And then now I'm going to jump over here to a tutorial. And we'll jump over here to the tutorial, and they're going to show us how to use the tool. Now, like they say in here, there's two types of attacks. There's either where we calculate these on our own, or this table precomputation. When we precompute these in a table, we already have these set up, and then we just match up the hash pairs in what's called a rainbow table. So we can look these up and find the corresponding plain text in just a matter of seconds. So to actually do this, they show us here, if we want to take and generate a rainbow table for a 7-character set of passwords, and we have about a 600 megahertz here CPU, and the faster we have, the better it'll be. And they show us here the precomputation commands. This is how we'd actually set this up, and this would take us, here, let's see, I think it tells us somewhere down here. Let's look. Yeah, with this setup here, and a 7-character one here, it'll take about 13 hours to actually take and set this up. And here's the command. You can see the command here that they give us. So I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to take here and take and pop in the command, and this is the command here to take and generate our rainbow table, and I'm going to fire it off. Here we go. Now all we have to do is sit back and wait for about 10 to 13 hours, and this is going to generate this character set of this 7-character set here with these values, and we'll have a pre-computed rainbow table that we can come back and look at in about a day or so. Okay, now when we last left off here, we had started the generation of our rainbow table, and that took a little time, so that's why I had a little pause in this here. And as we can see, let me tab back over to that, you can see here that our rainbow table did complete a couple of days later. We can see here this is about 125 meg it actually took to create this, and this is a 7-character rainbow table that we created. So now that we have this rainbow table created, I'm going to drop back over here to our password cracking tool. In this case, Kane is what we're using here. And I've loaded up some accounts here. Administrator, James, John, Paris, Robert, and user. Well, that one's already empty. It's no password there, so not much of a secret. And we can see out here, these are the LM and the NTLM hashes that we see over here to the side. These are the actual hashed values. So we can see these here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take now and we're going to select all of these, and we're going to right click out here, and we're going to do a cryptanalysis attack, and we're going to do LM hashes, but we're going to do this via the rainbow table that we created there. So we're going to choose rainbow table, we're going to add the table, and we're going to add our 7-character one that we've created, and now we're going to open this up, and we're going to say start. And it'll take a few seconds here to read this in, and then we should see here as it reads through the table, if these match up to 7 characters, we should get these pretty quickly here. Okay, there you go. We can see Paris is arrested, Robert is password, administrator is password, James is let me in, and Johnny is cool cat. So you can see here that we got all these passwords here, what these 5 recovered in about 15 seconds. Took about a couple of seconds there to actually read this. So in about 12 seconds we were able to recover any passwords that were the 7 characters there or less. We were able to pull these back and pull them up pretty quickly there.